Today, Robbie and I are in Bryson City, North Carolina, and we're going to ride the Great Smoky Mountains Railroad. This train ride isn't an ordinary train ride. It goes past something really special, the Fugitive train wreck. If you've ever seen the movie The Fugitive, the huge train wreck in the beginning, we're going to go past it.
We're now entering the Great Smoky Mountains National Park.
Depot tickets. Let's go. Here we are. We're about ready to board the train. It's the Great Smoky Mountains Railroad. Well, we're on. We made it on. Tell us, Robbie, what are we going to see on this train ride?
Great Smoky Mountains.
Are we also going to see the Fugitive train wreck?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Bryson City. Pretty cute. You ready to ride the rails? I know you like trains.
Yeah, I know. I'm taking a walk.
Our trip today will last approximately 4 hours. Will be a 32-mile round trip, 16 miles up, 16 miles back. Along the Tuckasegee River to the town of Dillsboro, North Carolina. Once we arrive in Dillsboro this afternoon, we will have an hour and a half layover. I'll let you folks know to step off the train, explore the town a little bit, grab something to eat, do a little shopping before we return to Bryson City this afternoon.
Some of this isn't too exciting, huh? But do you like riding on trains?
Yeah.
Start their new life. They had broken off from the Iroquois Nation up north, got down here, found that river that completely kept this land fertile. So they come down and they started planting and cutting out an agricultural existence out in this area. And they still do it to this day.
We're going through a tunnel.
Soon?
Yeah.
How many minutes?
Some of our cars do not have material light and turned on.
Don't put your head out.
So for your personal safety, we will be in complete total darkness for about 90 seconds. So for your safety, please.
I can't see a single thing. Oh my God.
Took about 10 weeks to plan, 60 seconds to execute, and only one shot to take it in. On a full-size train, that's pretty much the only shot that you get. Now, Harrison Ford actually performed all the stunts during the making of this motion picture, including that dramatic scene where he jumped into the river following the train wreck scene to avoid capture by the U.S. Marshal Service. Now, the river he jumped into was the Tuckasegee River. Like I said, this was in the middle of the night, about 3, 4 a.m. in the middle of February of 1993. The air temperature that night was at least 28 degrees Fahrenheit. The water temperature was 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
You may wonder why they left the wrecked engines there. That's because the Great Smoky Mountain Railroad requested it, so you can see it when you go by.
It's like a tourist attraction, isn't it?
Yep, that's right.
What'd you think of that? Pretty cool?
We are going to be bringing our locomotive around our train using these tracks to come up to the other end.
What'd you think of the train wreck?
Loved it.
Loved it. This is Dillsboro. There it is. The film company picked this train line and tracks to film in North Carolina because 5 other rail lines, including one in Illinois, did not want to be associated with a huge wreck, fake or not. The engines chosen were nothing but empty shells gutted of all usable components and purchased by the movie company for scrap value. There was a lead unit, a slug, and a third unit. The locomotives had no way to move themselves during filming. The crew had another locomotive at the rear to push it along. The trains were painted in the fictitious Illinois Southern red, yellow, and gray color scheme. A 200-foot spur was constructed to make the engine appear to have derailed off the railroad tracks. Other modifications were made to the engines, including adding lights, cameras, and pyrotechnics. 16 cameras are used in different locations to get all the angles. See him over there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
There's also a good photo of the Tuckasegee River.
Maybe I'd like to go
The mountains in the background behind you.
That's neat.
Hi.
Robbie, how was the train ride?
Good. Video over.
Point of impact right here.
Newman, you got my bag?
Yeah, the first engine uncuffed, the rest of the train jumped. The guy drove this.
Oh, I bet he did it, Casey Jones.